If you want the sexiest legs on the beach this season, check out this video for the top 8 best bikini leg exercises you have to be doing.
Let's go.
Hey there, welcome. I'm Coach Tanya here with Critical Bench, and in this video, I'm going to show you the best 8 bikini leg exercises you've got to be doing if you want the sexiest legs on the beach or frankly anywhere. But before I show you those, if you haven't done so already, make sure you click the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our fantastic comment. And while you're at it, check that pinned comment below for a free 5-minute glute workout. You're going to love it. It's going to add to those sexy legs. Okay, let's get right into it. Exercise number 1, alternating lunges. So an alternating lunge, very simply, you want feet about shoulder width apart, maybe a little closer, and all you're doing is stepping forward, bringing that knee down. You don't want to hit the floor, pushing back up off that heel, coming to standing again and reversing or doing with the other leg. All right, and you want to do like 15 to 20 of these. That's really going to shape those quads. You know those sexy teardrops that you see, sexy teardrops that we all want? This exercise is really going to shape those quads. It's also really good to activate your glutes and your hammies. Going to give you great sexy legs. So 15 to 20 of those, and when you get really good at them, you can always add some weight just to up your game a little bit. Now, still doing lunges, we're going to change the direction. We're going to take our lunges out to the side. So going into an alternating side lunge, stepping out, coming down. Now you want to make sure, people want to argue, should the toe be out, should it be forward? My suggestion is, when you step to the side, how does your foot naturally place? If it naturally places front, go with that. Take a wide step though, coming down, make sure your knee isn't coming out too far past that toe, keeping your back straight, your chin up, lunge down, again pushing off, back to standing neutral position, switching sides, other side, coming up. Same thing, you want to aim for 15 to 20 of these. Just changing that direction, making sure we're hitting all those areas of the leg to really shape and tone and get the best looking legs that we possibly can. Okay, my next favorite, one you want to definitely be including into your bikini leg program, is deadlifts. So you want to pick up some weights. Now a lot of times people ask me, you know, what weight should they be using? Here's the secret, okay? What you want to do is you want to choose a weight that challenges you. If it's challenging you, you're actually getting the results you want. However, you've also got to choose a weight that allows you to perform the exercise correctly, because we don't want you getting injured. So if you find that you're getting hurt or the exercise feels wrong, get somebody to spot you, ask a trainer, ask a friend, ask somebody who's familiar with weightlifting to check you out, and make sure that you're not using too heavy weight. It's okay to go with a lighter weight, because as you develop muscular strength, you're going to be able to increase your weight. So don't worry about that. So dumbbell deadlifts, grab some dumbbells, hold them in front of you, feet about shoulder width apart, a slight bend in the knee, straight back, and what you really want to concentrate on is bending from the hip. So it's called the hip hinge. So you kind of almost, it feels like you're sticking your glutes out, coming down, keeping legs close to the front of the legs, down to the toes, and driving up through the heels. Do that again, slowly lowering down, fighting against the weight, and coming up. Let's do that again. Always paying attention to that form. You want to aim, if you're a beginner, 8 to 10. If you're a little more familiar with the weights, go for 10 to 12, okay? And as you get stronger, again, increase that weight. Okay, next exercise. You're going to need a mini band for this one. And again, people ask all the time, well, which mini band should I use? When you buy mini band, you're going to get a set of them, from very low resistance to much heavier resistance. Again, pick a mini band that allows you to perform the exercise correctly but still challenges you, so you're getting a good workout. All right, now mini band squats, I love. I like to put them just above the knee. You can place them higher if you like. This is where I prefer to do them. All right. Feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. If you like a traditional stance, which is toes forward, then please by all means do it like that. I like a sumo stance. I have very long legs. I can get deeper in my squat in this stance, so this is the one I like to use. And all you do is dropping down and coming up. Again, driving up through the heels. Okay, we're really activating those glutes, those quads, and coming up. lower down. Make sure you're keeping your back straight. Chin is neutral, so that's like parallel to the floor. All right. 8 to 10 if you're a newbie. 10 to 12 or 15 if you're very familiar with squats, the squatting technique using mini bands and working out. Okay, where are we off to next? The suspense. All right, hang on to that mini band. We're gonna go over here and I'm gonna show you clamshells. But before I do, I also wanna mention that depending on what exercises you are doing, you're gonna find that you're strong in some areas and some exercises more so than others. So don't think that if you start using, the yellow mini band that you have to use it for the entire workout. Switch up your mini band so that you're constantly being challenged in your workouts and getting that muscular strength, getting that toning and that sculpting that you want. So for clamshells, we're going to take it to the floor. Now, love, love, love clamshells. Your outer thighs are going to love you for this exercise. So place the mini band just above the knee. Okay, get on your side, knees are bent. Feet and knees should be stacked, okay? Not like this, not like this, nice and stacked. Back is still straight. Keep yourself up and straight, all right? And all we do is lift and lower, but not right down to the knee because that's a rest. We're not resting. We want to keep these muscles engaged. So lift, lower slightly, lift, lower slightly. Now, my recommendation is hammer out 20 to 25 of these. It's really going to burn. You're going to feel it up that outer thigh, up into your glute. That's exactly what you want to feel. 20 to 25 on the one side, flip it over, 20 to 25 on the other side. Okay, let's get rid of this band. And I'm going to show you another type of clamshell that I really love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of these medicine balls here. If you don't have a medicine ball, that's fine. Something that's got a little bit of density, some mass to it, because we are going to be squeezing on this. It doesn't matter what weight. If you have a 5-pound medicine ball, if you have a basketball or a volleyball or a soccer ball, you can use that as well. You might want to deflate it just a little bit though. So what we're going to do, assume the clamshell position. Okay, and this is called a reverse clamshell because in the previous exercise, we were lifting against the resistance band. This time, we're going to actually squeeze. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm squeezing and I'm holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest and squeeze again. Really activating that inner thigh area. And rest, squeeze, and rest. So we're working, so far we've been working quads, hammies, glutes, hitting the outer thigh, hitting the inner thigh. We're really hitting the leg area to really sculpt, tone, and shape. Okay? Again, 15 to 20 of these is a good aim, all right? Get this guy out of the way. Another one for the inner thigh, no equipment needed. On your side, straight, your bottom leg is straight, top leg is bent and over, okay? On your elbow, make sure that your toes pointing forward, and you're gonna lift. And just 20 to 25 of these. You're gonna feel that burn, especially if you were really squeezing on the reverse clamshell. 20 to 25 of these. You're really activating that inner thigh area, feeling that burn. And whatever we do on the one side, you gotta flip over. Same thing on the other side, okay? Now, let's get moving again. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna get my step here. So if you are at a gym and you have access to one of these, great. If not, you can use a bench that nobody's using. You can stack aerobic steps. You just need a solid base surface that's off the floor, that isn't going to wobble, that you're not going to lose your balance on. If you're at home, a coffee table, a good solid chair, anything that's a height off the floor. Because what we're going to do is alternating step-ups. So foot flat on your step, driving up through that heel. That's really going to hit those glutes as well. Switch legs. If balance can be a little tricky for you, pick a spot on the floor ahead of you. That is really going to help keep your balance. If you're new to working out or new to step-ups, your goal is 20. That's 10 per leg. But if you're old hat in the gym, I'm going to ask you to do 30, because I know you can. All right, after 30 of those, your legs are gonna be on fire, but they're gonna look amazing. All right, I promised you the 8 best bikini leg exercises you have to be doing. That was 8, but wait, I've got a bonus exercise for you, and you're gonna love this one. Now, you're going to need, again, if you got a medicine ball, basketball, soccer ball, something, again, the weight itself doesn't matter. We're gonna do wall sits, but incorporate another element to it. And I'm gonna move my mic here. So you need a flat wall or a beam, something that's flat. It's gonna keep your back supported. You're gonna drop down to sitting, place the ball between your knees, hands here if you're not gonna cheat, or if you're gonna cheat, okay? Now squeezing that ball, holding. Now, if you're new, if you've never done this before, if you're dropping the ball, go for 10 seconds, stop for 2, go for another 10. If you've got this, I challenge you to go for 30, and every time you do it, I want you to add another 10 seconds, always increasing that time. You're gonna start to shake, you're gonna start to quiver and wobble. Your legs are going to be on fire after this leg workout, but trust me, you're gonna have the best looking legs on the beach or anywhere. All right. The 8 best bikini leg exercises plus a bonus. I'm Coach Tanya. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day.